I am, it's Johnyboy, and we're in the van and we're waiting now for the sun to come up. It's 3 minutes past 8. You're not going to get any sun today, but it's going to get a bit lighter. It's freezing today, so a few considerations. Frost, okay? Remember what I said about frost. Laying paving or brickwork in frosty conditions. You have to have a contingency plan to make sure you cover it up and so forth, and using some additives in your mix. But nonetheless, I'm here today. I'm getting a little bit better, and I'm getting over that flu. I looked yesterday on the video, and yes, the videos are about landscaping. It's not about a fashion industry or how I actually look, but I want to look a bit tidy today. So I've had a shave, I've had my hair cut, my son's cut my hair, he's a barber, but we're on the job today. We're back at the daily grind. It's 3 minutes past 8. It's getting lighter, so what we don't want to do, we don't want to upset the neighbours by starting too early, but I like to get to the job early in the morning. I like to get the job early in the morning because I like to get through the traffic. There's nothing worse when you're stuck in traffic. It's absolutely pointless. For 15 minutes for me, if I hit the road 15 minutes earlier than the rest of when the traffic starts to build up, I get through it, I get to the projects a little bit quicker, and I'm able to get on. So we're going to be covering a few things today. I'm going to be loading some stuff on YouTube. I believe that we're going to try YouTube live again, and we do have a few. I haven't done it for a while, and we're trying a few social network platforms, like I believe that Instagram have this TV thing, this live TV thing where you can do your stories. Not sure how that works, and if it gets you any more work, or if it gets to the places where you need to be. I've got a view on that, which I can cover all that at a later date, and I've got my opinion on that. But we're going to cover quite a few things today. I'm going to be loading some more videos on YouTube as I go, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have enough material for a vlog. That's it. I've had my croissant. I'm just going to finish my coffee. See you soon. Well, I'm behind the camera this morning. I want to show you how we left this yesterday. As you can see, it's reasonably clean. We're working with this mud down here, and we're constantly cleaning all the time. So we're going to try and avoid staying off there today, and we'll have one servicing and one laying. We've got some cuts to do along here. We've got to change this slate edge because that's where I hit it with the digger, and that's the one that's stuck down with the Mapei. We got to go all the way along the coping stones there, and you can see how good the granite looks at a diagonal, and you know, it's well, I love it. And we got that split level system over there. Got some pointing to do. Got to finish off the wall over here, and then we've got to put the coping stones on the top of there. But the first thing first, what we're going to do, we're going to finally join the steps up. Move the first slab off, and that slab is absolutely frozen on top, so that's surface frost, so that's frozen. So what we don't want to be doing, we don't want to be using that slab at all. As it happens, I've got a fire going at the moment, so I'm going to take this next slab and I'm just going to warm it up a little bit next to the fire, because it is freezing this morning. It's going to be freezing all day by the looks of it until the sun comes out. Not quite sure if we're going to get the sun on that part. So by ensuring that the slab isn't frozen and there's no frost or ice in the sand, you're taking those necessary precautions, and you're going to have to come back and deal with it at a later date. Well, I've got the slab nice and clean now, and I'm using a slab that isn't frozen. Okay, the top one was frozen, and that's the last one. So if you look across here, if you come round here for our viewers to have a look at, I'm going to get on my knees now, granted, and I do need some knee pads, so if there's any couples out there who want to send me a set of knee pads, that's absolutely fine. Well look, the whole area is being laid on a dry lean bed. It's sub-based dry lean bed. It's not going anywhere at all. It's going to maintain its integrity throughout. But if you look what we've actually done here, on all the steps, we've actually got concrete, not dry lean, concrete. So again, as well, what we're doing is that what we're going to be laying this slab on, this slab here, we're going to be laying this on a muck bed that's totally done with all sharp sand, because it's on the threshold to the area, it steps, so you need the bed to maintain its integrity and not flip off. You're going to be using soft sand in a position like this, but you need to get your muck nice and sticky. Got the bed ready. bed underneath, and you'll see a lot of guys, they'll put voids in there, and I understand that because you will be able to push the slab down, but you'll spend a little bit of time on it and get maximised underneath the bed, so it's all filled up right the way under. As long as it's fully supported and you haven't got too many voids on there, you're going to be fine. So this is on the end of the step here to the patio. Already. Well, look, here we are. We're putting the cuts in now, trying to join up with this coping stone that's been stuck down using the Mapei. The last 3 here haven't been stuck down yet, but if I just take this off, what I want to do, if Ben can come down and look from plan view once I've actually taken the slab up. I've laid this cut in, but I want to show you what constitutes a full bed, okay? So, there we are. So, I have laid that. If you look at that now, you have a very, very tiny void there, and there's one here. So what I can do, I can just put a little bit of muck in there now, and just a little bit there. Clean the edge here, clean the edge there. And I put my slab down, nice and tight to the last 2 previous laid slabs. I push away, ensuring that the joints are clean on both faces. So when we do our grouting, you've got a full joint fully grouted. Then I just tap that back down in position. I haven't got my bumpers over there, so just using my trowel. There we are. It's a bit dirty now, but we're going to clean that up. See you soon. Yeah, I'm cleaning the gate. Quite another cold day. Freezing. One of the things that I was talking about this morning was that the fact that when clients actually see you leave their job, they're always concerned. They want to know where you're going. The fact is, for example, this morning we did what we could do for the day this morning, and we couldn't do any more because we have to let things go off before we can walk on it. So we arrived there approximately about 7:15, and we left there at about 11 o'clock, then went for some breakfast, and then we had to go and get some more materials for their job. But they're always concerned about where you are. So the fact is, what clients and consumers have to consider is that just because you're not there doesn't mean to say that their job isn't progressing.